Hey everybody! Today's video is a 4th of July themed plan with me because I'd like to show you how I set up a week and stay organized throughout the week by making my planner beautiful yet functional. I am using the 2018 version of the Erin Condren Life Planner. This is my 3rd Erin Condren and it's treating me super well so far. By the way, if you are new here, my name is Teph and I do organization, beauty, and lifestyle videos here on YouTube. If you end up liking this video, I'd love it if you hit that little subscribe button and the notification bell so you can get notified of all my videos. And as I mentioned, today's video is going to be 4th of July themed, so we are using these stickers. These are by the Paper Crown Planner, and this is a printable kit. I actually decided to lop all the pages in half just so I could make them a little bit easier to show you on camera. I'm going to leave links to this shop as well as the sticker paper that I'm using and my silhouette portrait, which I use to cut out my stickers, in the comments down below. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check that out. You can of course also use scissors or an X-Acto knife or even regular paper and glue to cut these out so you can use them yourself. I'll just go ahead and show you everything. So we have the full boxes. And if you are new here, you might or may not know that I love printables, and a lot of people do because they are very cost effective and you still get beautiful results. You actually don't need a super expensive printer. Mine was about 50 bucks. I got it on Amazon. It was super easy. So what I'm going to do to start the plan with me is I am going to put down my bottom washi. I'm also going to put down my date covers, and if I can ever find them, my little headers and a little bit and some of my check boxes. Basically, I'm doing the really repetitive stuff off camera because these videos do get quite long and quite chatty. So go ahead and stay tuned for just a couple seconds and I'll be right back. I'm back and the spread is already starting to look very patriotic. As you can see, I have my washi, my checklist down here, and most of those up there done. I just wanted to show you how the actual date cover numbers are formatted. I really like how it fits into the box right there. I feel like other designers will leave it a little bit up to the placement at your discretion, which isn't a bad thing, but I feel like half the time I don't place it most appropriately or it doesn't look as good as it could. So I kind of like how that ends up going together. And next I'm going to be putting down my full boxes. I'm actually going to be using the same style of planning with the full boxes right up against the date covers as I did last week with my Alice in Wonderland spread. So we're just going to go ahead and jump into putting those down. First off, usually I put the quote over here, but since Tuesday is the 4th of July, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to put the little girl over here, and we're just going to go ahead and line her up just above the little dotted line and hope this goes down straight because I can't put stickers down straight. I believe we've learned that several times over, and see, I can't put down stickers straight. So let's see, what if I just go like that and I kind of like corner it there? No, you see, what I should do is I should line it up down here. This is like live. How can Teph put down stickers straight? There we go. Okay, so the key is to line it up right above that line right there. I hope you can see that with the glare. And then it goes down perfectly. It kind of lines up. Actually, it lines up quite perfectly where I'm going to be putting the rest of these. So let's just go ahead. I'm going to start out with 4th of July, and I'm just going to butt that up against there. And the reason why I am not putting a header up here is because I typically don't like to put too much over the boxes themselves. So I'm just going to kind of leave those there as decoration. And then from there, I just kind of like to go and go through the rest of the week. I kind of like to figure out how I can kind of make everything, like how to balance everything out, I guess. I know some people like to put their favorites on Saturday and Sunday. I like to kind of space out the colors and figure out like what would look best design-wise on either end of the week. Let me just go ahead and move these down. These are things I have going on Saturday, which I will put down a little later. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to put them up here in little quarter boxes or if I'm going to put them down there. So we will figure that out momentarily. I think, let's see, I feel like this one's better for Saturday. Oh, there we go. I'll do it upside down because I like things coming from this direction on Sunday and things coming from that direction on Monday. Does that make sense? Oh, tried to line it up with that header. That doesn't work so well. There we go. That goes down. And then let's see, I think to vary things up a little bit, and because I like this one, I'm gonna use that one for Saturday. These boxes are going down very quickly, even compared to my normal, like really quick, let's get the boxes down real fast, dudes, pace there. Let's see, I feel like I need to put this away from that one because this has the glitter stripes as well. I'm gonna put this one here, but now I'm gonna put this one here. I should be a sticker designer, guys. I am gorgeous at this. Oh my goodness. I've actually been thinking about starting my own sticker shop on Etsy because I'm kind of obsessed with stickers and it would kind of make sense anyway. So we'll see if that ever happens, but I think it would be a lot of fun. My thought is that I would have a shop, like a printables and a normal shop, and then I know a lot of other shops that carry both printables or do both printables and normal stuff don't have the same stock on both, and I'd try to like sync them up as much as possible, but we'll see. Moving on though, we have these, and originally my thought was I was gonna put quarter boxes here, except on the Tuesday, but then I realized I have these hydrates here, so I think I'm gonna put those down, and I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but there's a little yellow dot because my printer messed up. Whatever, it's not a big enough deal for me to go back and reprint it. And I mean, yeah, I'm putting this out online, it should be pretty and all that jazz, but I don't know, I don't see a point in pretending like if I wasn't putting this on YouTube, I would actually care about that. It's a little yellow dot, yeah, it will bother me a little bit, but it's not worth all the ink that it would take to reprint. As I mean, printables are definitely a lot more cost effective than buying stickers physically, even though I love the feel of getting a packet of stickers in the mail. It's just so amazing. You know I'm obsessed. Okay, this is how obsessed I am with stickers. I went into Craft Warehouse today. I needed elastic and it was closer than like Joann's or anything. So I went into Craft Warehouse today. I meant to spend $3 on elastic. I spent $16, and some of it, most of it was craft stuff. Yeah, that's how obsessed I am. I know that's not a lot, but I'm trying to cut back on spending as much as possible, and it's really not working. So, you know, there you go. So now we're on to headers. I feel like this one is really zipping along a lot more than the other things do. And if you're new here or you haven't been here in a little while, you might be wondering what I'm gonna do with this area. I'm actually gonna put down the to-dos, and here's why. I found that for me, having a YouTube to-do checkbox and a regular to-do checkbox works out very effectively. I don't often fill either box with to-dos, but keeping them visually separated really helps me organize. And the other thing that's really nice and just helps me stay organized is that by having fewer things in each to-do list, I feel like the day is a lot more manageable, if that makes sense. I am a serial procrastinator, just like I'm a serial lurker. I know I mentioned that in another video. A serial procrastinator. I'm actually filming this the evening that it was supposed to go up, except I wanted to put it up in the morning, so I'm gonna be putting it up the day after I originally intended. But that's besides the point. My point is that I know myself, and if it's something that I don't want to do 110 and 125 at the same time. It's not something I want to do 110% at that very moment, and you're not paying me to be there. I will procrastinate on it, whether it's something I will like doing when I start or not. That's just something I know about myself, and anyway, it's just something I gotta deal with. So for me, making it look like my to-dos are a lot more attainable and kind of breaking them out really helped me stay on focus and stay on track and be productive is really what it comes down to. So that's why I like to do the check boxes up here. These are a little bit longer than I anticipated, but it's actually kind of cute having them come down over the banner there. So let's go ahead and put those down. There we go. I don't think I'm gonna use any of the little baby ones there. I also, by the way, really like that they have flags here. I know that like a lot of people like use the flags for like whatever, but on the old planners, I like being able to put the flags over the little flags over here. Now, obviously it's not an issue. By the way, if you got the new Erin Condren and you're using it and you got the colorful, what do you think so far of the petals design coming down the edge? I haven't had any problems yet with it clashing with the stickers that I'm using. So far I like it. I mean, it doesn't completely go with the kit that I'm using, I guess, but it just brings a little bit of visual interest to the rest of the page, and I have no problems with it. I forget if I ever told you guys why I decided to go with the colorful this year, because it wasn't specifically because I wanted colorful. So let me just go ahead and tell you the story since I'm rambling on here anyway. That's the point of these. You guys get to see what I plan, and you also like, we get to chat, and that's really what it is. I love chatting with you guys in the comments. It's like the best part of YouTube in my opinion. I was talking after the video goes up and just like making a connection with people, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. Where was I going? Oh, so in some of the preview copies were going out, and I was watching all of those videos like religiously, trying to figure out which planner I wanted, if I wanted to go neutral like I did last year, or if I wanted to go colorful like I did this year and the year before, because the neutral wasn't out at that point in time. So I was looking around, and at that point in time when I was looking to buy my planner, only one person had done a sticker test on the neutral planners. So I looked at it, and it looked like the stickers, the way they are formatted for like the 2017 and what was working with the colorful for 2018, wouldn't quite fit the current stickers. Like yeah, it just wouldn't quite fit, and I knew that was going to bother me. And this is off center, and anyway, so I decided to go for the neutral, and then literally the next day I figured out that I guess they just had it like misaligned or something, because someone else put them down and had absolutely no problems with the neutral. And I think for my style of planning, the neutral actually would have been better, but it was too late then, so no worries. Anyway, this is kind of where we are with the basic layout here. I'm gonna take these two off. By the way, when I have things that have coming up, I'm actually gonna do a flip through, not today, but in another video where I'm showing you exactly how I'm setting up the planner. I'm still working on like a couple of pages. But what I've decided to do basically is on my monthly pages, so like on these pages, it's going to be more of an editorial calendar, because it was getting really mixed up and cluttered with me putting like everything for everything there. And then what I do, and what I've been doing for a while, is just when I have things that are going on, I'll just put them in stickies in the week or in the month or whatever. So now I'm just specifically doing personal stuff in the week, and then I do like a YouTube to-do so I can stay focused, because if I don't have a to-do list, I won't. And then for the, oh my goodness. And then for the monthly, and then things that come up, haha, I can speak, for things that come up, you know, that are future things, instead of putting them on the monthly page and then having them duplicated on the monthly page and the weekly page, I will have them just on the weekly page. So basically, I'll do to-dos for both in both places, like personal versus YouTube, but my commitments and schedule for YouTube will be on the monthly pages, and my commitments and schedule for personal things will be on the weekly pages, if that makes sense. I also am using the yearly spread for the first time in quite a while, and that I'm using primarily for personal stuff. Again, that will be another video to talk about how I'm setting up the beginning and the end of my planner. It's not all done yet, otherwise I'd go into it right now. Let's see, I'm trying to think. So I have those two down, and I feel like I should do the sidebar, and then we'll fill everything else in. So let's see, what headers do we have? So we have spending, workout, this week, next week, schedule to clean, to buy. What I really wanted was like a habits header, because I'm pretty sure I have some habit trackers here. Yeah, and so I think it would be really cute to have a habits header, but since I don't, I'm just gonna use the little things, since I don't do like quote unquote proper littles. I tried it for a while, it just didn't work for me. I never used them, you know, whatever. If there's a TV show I know I'm gonna watch on the day, I will put it in my to-do list occasionally. I won't, or something like that. For some reason I thought I had 4 habit trackers here, but I think I just misread them. That's okay. So I think I'm gonna do, yeah, the red one first. Kind of alternate off the colors here. Let me just talk about the kit itself and kind of my review of the kit, because I know I usually like to do that during the actual video itself. So this came with a bonus of having the silhouette cut files, which was really nice. Now, I don't know if this is just how my computer was reading it, but mine ended up being, and I'm not sure if you can see that, just like a pixel or 2 off from the images. Now, I actually bought some other stuff from this store, Paper Crown Planner, and I printed it all out, and it was an issue with a couple of the files, and I caught it in subsequent files that I printed, because this was the first one. And with those, I just scooched over the lines a little bit, and it wasn't a problem whatsoever, but I've forgotten this, and just like with the little like yellow dot over here, it wasn't worth reprinting. So I guess I would just kind of note that it was just like a smidgen off. Again, if it was something that really bothered me, I could definitely fix it really easily and reprint it, so it's not a big deal for me. And I did talk to the designer, and she said it wasn't like that on the original file, so it does lead me to believe that it may have just been somehow the way my computer was reading the files, if that makes sense. Let's see, I'm trying to see if there's like, oh, here, I was looking for these, haha, and I found them after like searching through my stickers for a while. I'm kind of like trying to keep things in piles off screen. Let's see, there's not a work, because there's actual work icons, which I don't really have space for, so I'm not using them. So I guess I'll just put this week, and I'll put my work schedule down, and I should have put the red one second here, because I do like to split up the colors as much as possible, but that's okay. I'll use the red one of these, and it will be all good. So, got that. But yeah, other than that, everything, I mean, it's like a pixel off. It's not a big deal, and it would take 2 minutes to fix, if that, had I caught it sooner. But other than that, yeah, everything works really well. The stickers are excellent quality, and this is honestly the most beautiful 4th of July printable kit I was able to find, because I was thinking about doing a spread. Too late to actually buy a kit, because there were a couple of kits that I really loved that I wanted to buy, and just it did not end up working out logistically. So that's why I ended up with this one, but then in the end, this one ended up being prettier than any of the ones I was thinking about buying, so it actually kind of worked out really well in the end. Oh, you know what? There was a schedule one. I think I'm gonna, yeah, we're just gonna put it on top, I guess. It's gonna be a little bumpy, but whatever. Schedule. And if you were saying that, oh, there's that schedule one at the screen, then good for you. You caught it before I did. And then I'm gonna do it to clean. It is my goal to someday be really good at cleaning and have a clean and organized apartment, and it is not happening nearly fast enough, as in it's not happening at all, and it's very frustrating. But that's okay. That's what a lot of creatives struggle with, is keeping their areas clean. So, oh my goodness, we are nearly done. I feel like I want to see if we have like a tiny little strip of washi I can put down there. Let's see, I kind of like that one, except I'm going to turn it upside down so we have the star down here. I'm just going to put that, oh, there's a little white there, so I'm just going to put that over the white to hide it so it looks a little bit more seamless. Now, while I'm getting out the deco, technically, not even technically, I am not a white space planner because I have this here, but I kind of think of myself, I mean, I am not a no white space planner, is what I meant to say, because I have this here, but at the same time, I kind of think of myself as a no white space planner. Does that make sense? Technically neither of these are kind of appointments. Let me like address what this first one is though, by the way. Because this is a really cool organization that I just found out about from my friend Miss Lee, and I have to like share it. So it's an organization, it's a national group called Gals That Brunch, and the idea is you get together once a month and you go to brunch. It's like, it sounds kind of weird, but it's like so awesome. I made a ton of friends already. I've only been to one, and it's just so much fun. And I don't know, I just think it's a lot of fun. So you can definitely check to see if you have one in your family. Oh my goodness. If you have one in your area. I just did a really quick kind of like Google search to see what was there. And that is what I found. And I hooked up with it. They announced their info on Meetup where I am. I think we're gonna do, technically it's probably gonna be a Hulu binge on Wednesday, because right now I'm watching Sabrina the Teenage Witch on Hulu, but they don't have a Hulu binge sticker. But anyway, that has been a really cool group for me, Gals That Brunch. I'm gonna fill it in off camera. But so I would really highly recommend seeing if you have one in your area, if that's something you're interested in. And one thing that's really been nice for me with that is that I've been having a really hard time finding a lot of women in my area who, how do I say this without like insulting half of my generation, who actually have goals and ambitions. I'm just gonna insult people. There's no way you can really get around it sometimes. I feel like I don't fit in with a lot of the people my age, which I feel kind of bad saying, but it feels like it's true. And so, like, oh, let's just go and let's hang out and like, you know, play games for 5 hours. I'm like, yeah, but I have this, that, and the other thing I have to do. Let's like, you know, hang out for a couple hours and grab food and, you know, maybe like go for a walk and be productive while we're hanging out. And I feel like that's just not something that a lot of people my age in my generation tend to like to do. I'm not sure if it's that I'm not finding the right people or whatever. But that's an issue I've been having. I'm not taking a bubble bath on Sunday most likely because I don't tend to take very many baths, but I kind of like that there. So, let's see. Yeah, I'll probably plan on Sunday. There, I'll just do that. Cute. So anyway, Gals That Brunch has been a really good thing so far. Again, I've only gone once, but I feel like it's really helped me already connect with people that have a little bit more of the goals that I do, that work a full-time job and have either like a really time-intensive hobby like YouTube, or like I talked to one lady, she has a full-time job and she runs 3 businesses, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I aspire to be you. Like, seriously. Oh my goodness, this turned into a big thing. I feel like I should be using the lazy day sticker, except that I'm not going to be really having a lazy day, but I guess I'll just put it Sunday. Sunday's like my sleep-in day, which is now lazy day, code for lazy days, I guess. And I think the rest of these stickers I either don't need or really don't know when to put. Oh, you know what? I take that back. I have a payday on Friday, and I will put down my payday sticker, my payday flag. So, should I put it there? Yeah, we'll kind of offset the 7. Okay, officially, there are no more stickers I can put down at this point in time. And as usual, I'm not gonna fill anything in with pen because it's just like a couple things here and there, my work schedule and what those 2 things are. And you guys already know most of this. To clean is gonna be like vacuuming and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and just quickly go through all the stickers that I didn't use so you can see what is in the kit that I don't have here. So there's this sheet, I have a little bit of deco, and I'll be filling these in when they're applicable. And then I don't think I have any Happy Mail coming this week, but I have those and we'll see. Don't think I have a date this week. I'm not dating anyone currently, so we'll see. I also have a bunch of numbers from the date headers and some washi, which I don't tend to use. This sheet has a lot of really good functional things. Half boxes are always great to take from one kit to another. I didn't even notice this little mini ombre checklist. And again, the work 2-2 stickers will be good. My work schedule is actually changing in a couple weeks and it's gonna start being a little bit unpredictable. Well, not totally, but a little bit more than currently. So it will be nice to have those again, because I'll actually have to keep track. We have those icons, bills due. Technically, I have a bill due this day. I already paid it, so I don't want to put the sticker down. Again, we have a bunch of littles and some headers, and the last page is all of the full boxes that I used. And that is the completed spread. I hope you enjoyed the plan with me. I definitely enjoyed hanging out with you and just kind of blabbering on for a while. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to come hang out with me again when we're planning, or to see my other beauty and lifestyle videos. And let me know what you're doing for 4th of July down in the comments down below. We can chat down there. As I said, it is the best part of YouTube. And yeah, I think that's it. I'll see you babes next time. Bye!